So you can see a picture here, like this gold, silver, copper, and all that. So these are basically the metals. But the other one, like the diamond, this, they are the non-metal, right?
Yeah.
So over here you can see that they have a lot of difference, right? So it should be
Yeah.
like that, ma'am, why they have the difference. So see, just by looking, how will you get to know that, ma'am, this is a metal and this is a non-metal, right? So for that,
Yeah.
we know about the characteristics. For example, I'll say Alvira. For example, this is a girl. Oh, wait. Wait. Okay. For example, this is a girl and this is a boy, right? Now,
Yeah.
just by looking, you can tell, ma'am, this is a girl and this is a boy, right?
Yeah.
Now, because just by looking, the physical look, right? You can tell, ma'am, girl has a long hair, she's wearing a frock.
Yeah.
Boys don't have long hair, they have short hair, they are wearing shorts and maybe jeans pant like that. So because of this over here only, so first we will understand just by looking, how will you get to know this is a metal and this is a non-metal? Clear?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. So now let's just start. So first of all, characteristics of matter. Okay. So first thing is physical properties. So ma'am, what are the physical properties? So physical is basically just by looking, how can you tell that this is a metal and this is a non-metal, right?
Yeah.
So over here, now the thing is that, ma'am, okay, first thing is metallic luster. So before starting with a metallic luster, you should know, ma'am, what is this luster, right? Luster is
Yeah.
how bright it is, right? So luster is basically how it's shiny it is, how bright it is, right? Over
Yes,
here,
ma'am.
metallic luster is metals have metallic luster, like they are very, very shiny. So just by looking, you will get to know that, ma'am, okay, these are metal. Why? Because here also in the picture, you can see this one is shiny, like leaving, there
Yeah.
are exceptions. This is also shiny, but this is not. Over here, as compared to this is black. Over here, nothing is black, right? So they all are shiny. So we got to know that, ma'am, that metallic luster is there. That means they are the shiny one. So let's just see. See, take a sample of iron, copper, aluminium, and magnesium. So these are the metals. It's not right like you will extract the iron from the ground and it will be the shiniest. No, right?
No.
For example, you are digging something out of soil, right? So of course it is muddish, it is dirty. When you clean it, then only it shines, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Similarly, like the iron, copper, aluminium, and magnesium, when you will clean them with the sandpaper, they will become shining. And this property, that means we can say, yes, ma'am, by shining, by cleaning, they are becoming shining. So that's why we can say metal are metallic luster, like metals are very, 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 very shiny. Yeah,
Got it.
right? After that, next is hardness, right? So ma'am, what is this hardness? So over here, metals are generally hard and cannot be cut with knife. So metals are very, very, very hard, right? And we are like, they you cannot cut them with a knife. But hardness varies from metal to metal. Not all metals are hard. Over here, I have written this. Metals are generally hard. I have not written all metals are hard, right? Why? Because not every metal is hard. Generally, like most of the metals are hard, right? But not all the metals are hard. Clear?
Yeah.
Yes, Alvira?
Yes, ma'am. It is clear.
Yes. See, the hardness varies this. See, sodium is a metal, but it is very, very soft. So that's why you can say, you cannot say that, ma'am, all metals are hard. You can say, ma'am, most of the metals are hard. Giving an example, sodium. Sodium is basically that metal that is very soft and you can cut it easily with the help of knife. Clear? So what we got to know first characteristics of metal is they are very, very lustrous, right? They are very, very shiny. Clear?
Fine. Yes.
So if I say, ma'am, iron, copper, magnesium, how will you get to know they are shining? So you will say, ma'am, you need to clean them with the sandpaper, right? And once you will clean it, they will start shining. And you can say, yes, ma'am, these are the metal. If they are shining, automatically you will say they are metal.
Ma'am, if they're not shining, they're like not metal.
They are not
right?
metal. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Hardness, if they are hard and you cannot cut them with knife, then they are metals, right? But there is an exception, right? That sodium is a metal, but you can cut it with the help of knife. Clear?
Right. Yeah. Ma'am, can I write it?
No, no, no. I'll give you time. Let me just explain all the things, then you can write. Okay.
Okay.
Then the next property is malleability. Ma'am, now what is malleability? I've like heard it many times, right?
Yeah.
So what?
I haven't.
Just a minute. Malleability. So malleability is basically. Have you heard about mat,
About what?
room mat?
Yeah.
Not mate, mat. It
Yeah,
look
I
like
have heard.
which we basically it we keep it in our floors and all that, right?
Yeah, I heard
So it
that.
is a
Yeah,
sheet.
I have.
It's basically a sheet, right?
Yeah.
So over here, malleability means what? That if you can convert the metals on the sheet in the form of sheet, then you can say, ma'am, this is a malleable. Clear? So what is
Yeah.
malleability? It is the ability of metals to be beaten into thin sheet. You can see this. This is a metal. Now with the
Yeah.
hammer, you will beat it and automatically it is converted into thin sheet. So that is the property of malleability. Okay.
Got it, ma'am.
Gold
Yeah.
and silver are the most malleable metals. So there are so many metals and out of this gold and silver, they are the most malleable metals. Clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Got it.
Then ductility. See, whenever you are choosing a rope, at that time, what kind of rope you choose? Durable one?
Yeah.
Yes. So that
Yes.
means ductility means it is the ability of metal to be drawn into thin wire, right? When you are,
Yes.
this copper metal, you are convert with the hammering and all that, you are converting into wire. That is called ductility, right? And gold is the most ductile metal. With 1 gram of gold, you can even make a wire of 2 kilometer length. And you can say due to malleability and ductility, you can say that they are forming different kind of shape. See, for example, gold. Gold is a metal. Yes. Sometimes with the help of gold, you can form a bangles like this. You can form a earrings
Yeah.
like this. You can form a necklace like this, right? So you can change the shape
Yes,
of
ma'am.
gold anytime. How? Because
Yeah.
gold has a property of malleability as well as ductility. Clear?
Yeah.
Yes? No?
Yes, ma'am. No, it is clear. I got it.
Okay. Now next one is conductor of heat. So over here, see, this is a clap. Okay. Over here, this one is a metal wire. Over here, you have put it a pin and a wax. So when you will heat it, the pin will fall down, even the wax will start melting. But this metal rod, it will remain there only. Right? So over here, we got to know that yes, ma'am, metal is a good conductor of heat and has a high melting point. Right? So over here, metal is a good conductor of heat. Like for example, if you will burn the metal, then automatically, what will happen? That it will transfer all the heat to itself, and then you will touch it. You will, like for example, you are heating here, right? But the entire metal will be hot. Metal wire will be hot. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
ma'am.
why you can say that metals are the good conductor of heat and they have the high melting point. If you want to melt the first thing, you cannot melt the this metal, but if you want to melt it, you need a very high melting point to melt it.
Got it.
Right? Now,
Yeah.
silver and copper are the best conductor of heat. Lead and mercury are the poor conductor of heat. So, best conductor means that they are aligned. See, in a bus, you have a conductor. What the conductor do? Students
Yeah.
come, like that. So,
Yeah.
if
Right.
the current, if the heat is passing from one end to another, it is a good conductor. If it does not allowing heat to pass, then it is a bad conductor. Clear?
Got it.
So silver and copper, they allow the heat to pass. That's why they are the best conductor of heat. But lead and mercury, they do not allow the heat to pass. That's why they are the poor conductor of heat. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
And then coming to the next one, conductor of electricity. So see, this is a circuit, right? This is a battery. This is a wire. And this is a bulb. So over here, you can see a gap, right? If you will keep a metal piece over here, right? And then you will start the switch, you will on the switch, automatically the bulb will start glowing, right? So that means we got to know that metal is a good conductor of electricity because it is allowing the metal to flow, right? It is allowing the metal to take the electricity from one end to the another, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So over here, it indicates that the metals are the good conductor of electricity. Now a question will come, okay, ma'am. See, for example, this is a wire, right?
Yeah.
Whenever we touch a wire, right? Maybe the electric bulb, plug or something, we didn't get any electric shock. So why? Over there, there's a metal. So why you are not getting any electric shock? See, the wires, yeah, that carry a coating of PVC, which is polyvinyl chloride, or a rubber-like material, which is an insulator. See, insulator is basically observing all the electric shock, and they are preventing it from the electric shock. That's why whenever you touch a cable, wire, or something, you didn't get a current because they have a coating of PVC. Clear?
Got it. Yeah.
Then sonority, it is the ability to produce sound on staying harder. So when you will, for example, non-metal, when you will hit them, no sound will be there. But if a metal you will hit, they will produce a sound. Sonority means producing sound. So metal are very, very sonorous. That's why they are used in making bell. So that whenever someone is ringing the bell, entire school can hear that. Right?
Yeah.
So these are the properties of metal. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are.
Oh. So now I'll give you time to write it down. So write it down in a very good way. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So first is this. You will write chapter metal and non-metal, and then you will write physical properties of
Yeah.
metal. First, second, like that, and you will write the explanation as well. Okay.
Okay. Ma'am, I'm finished. Ma'am, I finished writing.
Done.
Yes. Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, I finished writing though. You should finish writing this. No, ma'am, I finished writing this.
This one, conductor of electricity and sonority.
Okay,
This is the new slide.
okay, ma'am. I'm writing sonority.
Okay, I think you have not written conductor of electricity. No? You wrote conductor of heat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now you
Yeah, I'm
have to
writing
write
this one.
conductor of electricity and sonority.
Ma'am, I cannot see. It's blurry. Yeah, yeah, I can see now.
Oh,
Ma'am, I finished writing this.
Done
Yeah,
till here?
ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. Now there are some exceptions that we are going to do. Okay. So let's just start.
Right.
So over here, first thing is that these are some exception over here. See, I told you that all metals are solid, but there is one metal which is mercury that is not
Right
solid.
here.
So you will write all metals are solid except mercury. Then I told you metals are hard, but lithium, potassium, and sodium, they are not hard. Then metals have high melting point, but gallium and cesium have the low melting point, and they have so low melting point that even if you will keep them in your palm, they will melt. Right? Next, metal have a high boiling point. Next, metals are good conductor of heat. So best are silver and copper. Poor are lead and mercury. Right? Metals are good conductor of electricity. Best conductor are silver and copper. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So quickly write it down.
Right. Ma'am, I wrote it. I wrote this.
Sorry, done?
Yeah, ma'am. Done.
Okay. Now coming to the next part over here, let's just start with the non-metals. Okay. So now, ma'am, what are the properties of non-metals? So first of all, they are very few in numbers. Thing, example, carbon, sulfur, iodine, oxygen, hydrogen, and all that. Non-metals are solid or gas except bromine and the liquid. So non-metals are basically, they are solid or gas. But there is one non-metal which is bromine, which is a liquid one. And remember one thing, only very few non-metals have some physical properties of metals. Clear?
Yes.
So these are the basically physical properties of non-metals, right? So over here, now you're going to write, after this, you will make a table, this one, right?
Ma'am.
So what are this table? You will say graphite, coal, sulfur, and iodine. These are the elements and their symbol. Graphite is G, coal is C, and this, so it is non-lustrous, it is non-lustrous, non-lustrous, it is lustrous, hard, hard, no, 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 ductility, no, conduct electricity, yes, no, 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 sonority, no. Clear? So you will get to know if I'll ask you, name one non-metal that is basically hard. So graphite and coal.
Graphite and coal. Yes.
Yes. If I ask you name one graphite, name one non-metal that conduct electricity. So it is graphite. Right? So like this, name one non-metal that is lustrous. So iodine. Clear?
Got it.
Uh,
Ma'am, I should write this now.
Yeah. First write physical
Okay.
properties of non-metal 1, 2, 3 and then draw this table.
Okay. Ma'am, I'm finished writing.
Okay. Now after this, we will write few points about non-metal as well. Okay, so see. First, non-metals may be solid, liquid or gaseous. So solid are carbon, sulfur, phosphorus, etc. Liquid, bromine, and gas, oxygen, hydrogen, and nitrogen. Non-metal are soft except diamond, which is the hardest natural substance. Then non-metal do not have luster except iodine crystals. Non-metal are not malleable. Non-metal are not ductile. Non-metal which are solid and liquid have low melting point, but the non-metal which are solid and liquid have low boiling point. Non-metals are bed conductor of heat. Non-metal are bed conductor of electricity. Non-metal are not sonorous. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.